Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to do a little video regarding the flexible PCB, and I want to show you how to make an expression that will unbend all the different bends that you might have in the flexible PCB. First, I'm going to show you how to step through the model. If you do Control-Shift-Home, it turns the model back. It's almost like doing a make current feature. And then if you do Control-Shift forward arrow, forward arrow, forward arrow, forward arrow, you can see how the model has been made. See? So these are all the features that I've done, that I've created. I'll go back to home to make this model. So I've done a planar section, a planar segment, a little corner bend, another corner bend, a cut, a bend, a 180-degree bend at an angle, another one. I've extruded a geometry to create like a keep-out area, another one, another one. I've chamfered a little chamfer on the this capacitor here, and then I do the associated object. I've done associated object on this piece of geometry and that piece of geometry. So when I finally unbend it, or when I finally bend it, I'm sorry, you can see that these objects stay with the PCB. Okay? So then the next thing I do is I create an unbend. So I'll go to Applications, and I'll go to Flexible PCB, and I'll do the Unbend command, unbend. I'll select the planar face, and then I'll make a box around all the blends. And I say OK, and because these components are associated with the PCB, with the flexible PCB, they stay in the right place. Great. Now what I want to do is make an expression that will control that unbend command so that I could keep going back and forth without hitting on the unbend. And that is a feature suppression by expression. So in order to do that, the first thing I'm going to do is go into the expressions editor, and I'm going to make a expression called switch. There it is, switch. And switch is got the dimensionality of unitless, and I'm going to set it equal to 1 and say OK. So that's switch. Now if I go to my user expressions, you can see that switch equals 1. Good. And now I need to relate that to the different bends and unbends that I might have. So this is unbend feature 16. Good. What I'm going to do now is say menu, insert or edit, feature, and feature suppression by expression. Here it is. Okay, I'm going to say create for each, or create for each, and I'm going to select on the unbend feature. Say OK. Alright, so now I've created an expression that controls that feature. You can see it in the expressions editor. It'll probably be one of the last ones. And let's see. You know, it's a better way to find it is to go into Menu, Edit, Feature, Suppression by Expression, and you click on Show Expressions, and you can find that P75 is the expression that controls that unbend command, P75. So now if I go to the expressions editor and I set P75 equal to, there it is, equal to switch, just like that, and apply. So now I've done it. I've done the whole thing. So now every time I go to the switch right here and I set it equal to 0, the thing bends, and I set it equal to 1, and there you go. So that's just a really nice way when you're doing these flexible PCBs. You're always bending and unbending, bending and unbending, and it's nice not to have to go into the feature tree and suppress. Just go into the expressions, type in 0, you get the bend command, go to 1, and you're unbend. There you have it. I hope you have a wonderful time using these commands, and of course making these videos is quite a privilege and a pleasure. Please, if you liked the video and if you think it's useful, please give us a like down at the bottom of the screen. Subscribe to our channel, and we will continue creating these works of art. Thank you very much.